Okay, so today's tree was some shit looking dead thing.
I don't know, I want to tie into the balcony or anything.
We actually pulled the pin on it the other week because it was raining so much when we rocked up to do it. And
We're like what, fucking 3 meters away from each other, and the slope's like fucking almost 2 meters.
Can't send it either because you can't.
There's a fucking boat shed down here.
And I'm glad we did, because even though when you get down into the barrel and you find that the barrel and the whole tree is still structurally sound as shit, the hardest part about going through with a dead tree removal is not knowing.
Yeah, that's alright. I'm just sussing out what it's like down here as well. But it doesn't sound fucking too hollow. It sounds alright.
Not knowing what the center of that thing looks like, not knowing if it's really incredibly hollow, or not knowing if there's some sort of fault somewhere in the main stem that you're unaware of. So
It's definitely like a mad fucking...
for this tree I had my rope set up in another tree. It wasn't really ideal given the amount of space and the distance between the two trees, and the fact that there was a house with a veranda and glass balustrades and stuff in between the two trees. But having that high point somewhere else really did help my confidence level in getting up into the very tippy top, so I was able to take all the branches straight without having to try and do anything, you know, too overtly risky by taking a piece that's too big, if that makes sense. So yeah, enjoy the show. There's going to be a bit of talking of how I was going about things and doing stuff, so you know, bear through all that and you'll be able to see some good tree cutting and throwing and rigging action.
Right, so the first thing I've done, I actually got this shot first go up here. I'm going to set my thimble saver. I'm going to set it real short because it's going to be acting like a soft 8 in this setting. What payment? Ah, machine guy. Well, so this way I'm not just physically directly tied into the dead tree, I'm tied into, yeah, something that's got some life in it. Yeah, there's not heaps of space for error, that's for sure. By making errors. This end is the larger thimble, that's the smaller thimble. So when you're doing a retrieval, you want to make sure that the tail is going to pull through the bigger one and catch on the smaller one. So this end that I'm climbing on is always my retrieval end, and I'm actually going to set this up so I've got the full length of the 60 meters from that point. And so from here I'm going to not block on the small side with an alpine. I'm going to set this short rope as my retrieval leg. I'm just going to tie this to that with an overhand. So now my retrieval leg's set. Just got to redundancy of this so that knot can't come undone. But now when I pull this up, it'll rest snugly on the underside of the union and hold me in the tree. So far this has been actually a really good setup because it means I can retrieve my rope even if I go through redirects, and I can go through multiple redirects before it becomes an issue of this setup. I'm setting it up like this as a soft 8 with my climbing rope because I haven't had much luck. Thanks bro. Haven't had much luck setting that thimble saver with my throw balls. But yeah, because I've been using, it's so fucking frustrating. The other day at that job where we had all those little trees. I was trying to set this thing from the ground, but because these Harrison rockets have got like a sharp edge here, it catches in the thimble saver and the ball won't drop down, so you can pull the rope up through the fucking thimble saver. So you got to use like a notch or something similar that's got like a round circle attachment point.
The hard plastic one.
Oh yeah, so I'm going to probably keep that high point in the middle there and drop through that front side, and hopefully that'll give me a decent sort of angle to approach the dead tree. Alright. So, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like that point. Bows and moves a lot. I need to think about how I'm gonna use probably this point here to climb on that. So I think I'm gonna reset this a bit lower down, maybe just here where that dead stub is. Still don't really like that angle, to be honest. At least it's backloaded, I guess. So there's another benefit, really, of using this in this configuration where you use a separate rope for your retrieval leg, because now when I want to reset it, because it's a closed cambium device, it doesn't have openable attachments, and so by reducing the length of rope you've got out to make this set up, the quicker and easier it is to untie and reset. So just undo that knot, and now I'll probably just do a little mile line here so I don't lose that end of my climbing line. There we go. So when I reset this, I'm going to set it more in a cambium saver style. Basically want to go from big through to small. Get it. I kind of like them to be pretty much touching. So from here we go, we pull this, set that, make that redundant, and then with this end, tie it back off, because that's your retrieval leg. Just use an overhand on these, holds solid enough. So now we have a nice not blocked SRT system. So the only problem now is I've got 60 meters of rope to feed through redirects and deal with. Do I want to go through something up here, or do I just want to go off that? Height's always way more ideal, but I'm worried about the kind of force I'll be putting onto this, even backloaded through here. Just gonna chuck a stopper knot in this one for me too. Well, I've got it sort of down on that top bit now. Like, I think this is kind of... Yeah.
If I tied that on without pulling down, is that going to be safe?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
That should add that extra bit of...
Yeah, it'll add a little bit, but it's not going to, because most of the weight's, like, all the force is still...
Yeah, but I know, it's just feeling like that goes.
Yeah, if it gives you a bit of extra peace of mind, yeah.
I'll come and do that after, just to get to the other pole.
Yeah. That's kind of my goal today. Okay. No, I don't really like that. Okay, so from that point, I should feel a little bit more confident spiking up into there. At least if I fucking come off, I'm just going into the roof. Just heads up, Justin, throwing my rope down. I'm throwing a rope over. Is that on the ground? Alright, can you just make sure I don't lose it, because I'm going to use my rope to get down on the other side. Yeah, I'll come down the back side where the tree is I'm using for an anchor point. I'm going to spike up over that side. So yeah, I just got to come down over the back side, so just try to not lose the rope. So now we pull down on my tail, it'll pull through and I'll have a bit of a point in the dead tree, backed up over this high point thing going on up here. Shit fucking tree. Both of these trees are fucking shit. And so I think the guys are, yeah. What are you doing here, Clint? Making a brace for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that's who Mark was. Isn't Mark Woodwog the Jim Tree? Yep. Yeah.
No. It's a different case.
Okay, Wood guy Mark.
Yeah, you see the number over there, that's for Mark now.
This number-
That's all right, guys. You leave that for us. We'll sort it out. We'll sort it out.
Jim Street.
I'm just worried about your guys' heads with the dead stuff above ya, because I got a rope in it now. I don't want to shake it and have anything break on ya.
You changed the number that was in my phone or not?
No, I just used the number I got.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
I'm all-
you rang it, oh, yeah.
I'm all good.
Okay, yeah, no, Wood, he owns Jim Street as well, the other one. What's Woodwog's last name?
I'm not sure.
You're going to do a wrap around this tree?
Around this pole,
This pole, I thought you were doing a wrap around this first
I
pole.
won't be able to put weight on it. I was going to put a truckie's hitch, then pull it up to there. And
Oh, okay, back. Yeah,
so they
okay.
popped it off that thing there.
Yeah.
What is it then, Justin?
That sounded solid still with your foot going.
Yeah, it's not flaking away as much as I thought it might. Because I'm trying not to put too much weight on my rope to be I don't want to pull the top of it across too much. Yeah, down here it feels all right. You all right? Yeah, I've just got these strapped onto my boots. So that's what I sort of, between that rope and this one. But that's why I wanted to get a rope in the other tree, so I'm not just tied into this. I need to have a bit of a backup option. Where would you like the firewood?
Maybe near the door of that house down there.
Not near the door. You know where the stairs is? That way.
Yeah, where the stairs end, that way. You mean sort of here?
Yeah, Joy?
It's way too steep.
There.
No, at the bottom of the stairs.
At the bottom of the stairs, Clint.
Oh, along here,
Yeah,
down
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Not on the path, not on the path.
Yeah, not on the path.
That's small stuff to go inside.
Have you been up trees higher than this?
Oh, heaps, yeah.
Heaps higher.
Tallest tree I've climbed and removed was 60 metres.
60 metres.
Yeah.
How long is this one?
Maybe 20? 20 something. I got a branch on. I think that'll be okay. Yeah, mine's over the top there. Over the top of this. Should be alright. Ready? You be alright with this branch? Righto! Nice one, Justin. You be alright with this limb here, Justin? Like a good 3-4 meters. Yeah, as long if you just let it run almost straight into that bloody waddle, it should be all right. Back cutting! Nice, Justin. So for this bit, I'm introducing a bunch of extra slack before setting in this retrievable redirect, just so that I can rig these two branches either side of it over the top of my climbing line. So I'm just resetting this redirect just here to make it a little bit easier to work out on that. Probably wouldn't be too bad of an idea to just use the tail of my rope as a secondary point, but this will work. Oh, it's gonna feel good now, just like getting off the barrel off my spikes. It's gonna come out and around.
Yeah, I'm just spending 5 point on applying pressure if the guy gets in front.
Oh yeah, a little bit. Not too bad, it's pretty smooth.
Okay.
Fuck. I think so.
Okay. Well, holding it up or?
Yeah, I'd say hold it up for the second. Just try and see if you can get it to swing around.
Where are you cutting it?
Just here.
Okay. I'll apply a heap of pressure and just keep it off the thing.
Yeah.
Good?
Yep.
Okay. Alright?
Yeah, I can't feel nothing. Feels good. That's you. Woo! Next one will be easy. It's now it's the top that I got to worry about. I think I should be able to get up there and do it in 3 bits.
Okay. Got it?
Yep. Nice one, Jazz. I hope any concerns you had are sort of put to rest so far. Yep. Yeah, I was actually. Was very skeptical. Still am. But once you learn to you can trust the gear and the devices and stuff, the only unknown becomes the tree. And so you got to try and get confident with how much force the tree can take. Let's go take this in half.
Okay, do you want me to hold it up for a moment?
I think it'll be all right. I think you can pretty much let it run. Nice one, Justin. Woo. All right. Woo! With the woo! I've done it. The hard part's done. It's all easy sailing from here. I shouldn't speak too soon. Yep. Nice one, Justin. Nice. Beautiful. So I think you'll be right to pull that rope out now, Jazz. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, Makita fucking tool belt chest harness is the fucking bomb. I actually really enjoy not feeling all of my climbing kit on my waist. Those monkey beaver guys were fucking really onto something, weren't they? But Bunnings does sell cheap alternatives that do the fucking just about the exact same thing. The padding in this thing's unreal. Yep! Will do! Ah! That was my bum, Justin. Alright.
Hey, that was a slap for smoking.
Hey, that was alright. That wasn't too bad. So I think the rest of the job is opening up the view from there to the water. So nothing out of the top, just these eppies and shit down in here. And then I'm gonna trim some of that away from his fucking TV dish. And that's us for the day. So now all the rigging's done. No point stressing this barrel any further than we have to. And all of these little bits of firewood are gonna be getting dropped straight down there. Oh man, you want to know how good your spikes are? Climb something dead, eh? Look! Oh man, I'm glad I've saved all the slips for once all the branches were done just about. Yeah. I was going to sharpen my spikes, but I didn't get around to it. Nah, number one's the saw. Yeah, that's it's heaps better now.
the saw, peel it up straight away.
Thanks, Clint.
Shame we still got another whole tree to do.
Yeah, I know.
You're going to throw line in the other one from the bottom, or you're going to set it up from the top?
Shit, I don't know. It's probably heaps easier to set from on the veranda, eh? But it'll probably be easier still to just duck up from the bottom. I'll have a squeeze.
We're just going to be rushing our fish.
Remember, blow off before you go inside the top.
Yeah. Why are we in a rush, Clint?
But it is a good feeling we're going to go adjust into the tip afterwards.
Why? What's at the tip?
You're into the green light.
I thought he'd just take it to site and chip it.
And then, no, he's going away tomorrow.
Where's he going?
For his son's marking in or...
Oh, nice. What was his son's name again?
What?
What was his son's name
I
again?
don't remember, but I know he's coming out of the closet or something. Was that an extra expense getting the blower that just turns itself off?
Yeah, once you get to my level, Clint, it just happens.
Just know what to do, eh?
Yeah. Basically, I look at the saw and I say, cut, and it knows what I want to cut. It's just a part of being as great as I am. So the only problem with what I've got set up now is, Clint, is I've got to do it in a very specific set direction. So basically I'm able to go through as many redirects as I want and still be able to pull the rope out. You can feel this, there's like no friction because I'm going through like a cambium saver up the top.
Yeah.
And so basically I just make sure that my climbing tail that I'm climbing off is the end that I've got to stick this onto my retrieval ball.
Yeah. And
so as long as I just constantly make sure I keep moving it in the same direction, I sort of can't fuck it up, you know what I mean? So I'm just, this is still only like the third time I've actually set it up in a tree and used it. But so basically, I did it that way, so I had that full 60 meters of rope available to go down over the other side. Is that tied up in a knot, or is it? Yeah, and so I just fed it straight back into my lovely shock load bag. So this is why I'm starting to think about getting spliced eyes again. Because at this moment in time, I'm kind of like reliant on a piece of tape to hold this fucking thing from falling off the end. I like that.
splicing, kiddo.
What'd you do that for?
Try and learn how to splice. It's fucking harder than it looks.
Yeah, wait, double braid, this shit is fucking like, it's taken me, I think my first ever double rope double braid fucking ice splice. Took me like fucking 6 hours.
Yeah, that's how long it took me to do my first one, something like that, 5 hours or something. And then it had a real chunky.
Yeah, and it's like, it's still, like it
No,
worked.
I'm talking about paying more than what they're telling me in the fucking tutorial. And it's still chunky, but... Watch out for the glass fish, man.
Yeah, and so there's another trick to retrieving it with, so just gotta unwrap that layer of red tape. Using throw line, but I'm still too scared to get my throw line stuck up in the tree at this stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'll just cop pulling it out onto cement and rocks and shit. I don't give a fuck.
That's not Canadian saver, is it?
Yeah, it's called a thimble saver. It's the same principle,
Yeah.
but it's adjustable, that one, so I can adjust it for any size tree, any size limb. But yeah, so far so good. I think the biggest problem I've found with it so far is that if I use a Harrison rocket throw line to try and set it, the ball doesn't like shoot back down. Do you just want to choke the ball
On what?
on one of the thimbles?
Didn't I get that back to you?
No, pretty sure it's like in your hand or in your pocket.
Oh, this thing down here.
Yeah. I'll just keep it on my rope bag.
Yeah, but I gave you back your Canadian saver.
No, it's in your pocket.
Fish, 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 fish.
When will I ever learn? It's not my cambium saver, it's ours,
It's our cambium.
comrade. Alright, we'll grab a throw line and set this next fucking tree up. What time is it? That removal fucking happened pretty quick, eh?
Yeah, that did, but now, I don't know. But now it's the
Mine's
day's
my pocket.
disappearing quickly.
Yeah, it is. We're at that time of the day.
But we probably could have been out of here by now if you had just pulled your ass out of your head.
What do you mean, cunt?
I think I got that backwards. Your ass out of your head.
Your head out of your ass?
Yeah, but that's what I said, I think they're backwards. I'm stressing out about the trip to Justin, having to run all these fucking chores this other.
What do you mean? I thought you liked being Justin's little henchman.
Fuck no. Not now that we finish at like 5, 6 o'clock every day. I don't give a fuck.
Well, that worked out alright. I'm fucking glad this tree's here, eh? Imagine if this tree wasn't here.
Yeah, it would have been harder doing that removal, eh?
It would have been fucking shit. I would have been shitting my
You
pants.
need any of this stuff?
Nah.
You should be able to just cut and drop it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be cutting and throwing all the stuff. It's all
But
small.
you're going to get it over on this side.
Of the travelator. Yeah, alright.
I don't have to keep going.
Why not?
That's just not what I do.
I thought it. Oh. Throw line.